Boop. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, March the 16th, 2022. Today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 105, 1 through 42, 2nd Chronicles 21 through 22, and then Luke 13, 22 through 31. And I'm going to look at Luke because I want to talk to you about Baruch and Jeremiah. They're nowhere in this text, so to speak. And I know you're probably thinking, we already looked at them pretty in depth several weeks ago, didn't we? And we did. Yeah, a few weeks ago we took a look at that, and that time when God told Jeremiah to write all the prophecies down on one big scroll and then read it to the people, right? And so that's what he did. He dictated it, had his scribe Baruch write it all up, put it in a PDF, zip filed it, sent it off. So, and then, but he was smart enough. He also said, to Baruch, he's like, we talked about this, how he was like, not really popular at the time because the word that God was giving him was not the word that people wanted to hear. And so he sent Baruch in to town to read it. And the response Baruch got was, y'all need to get out. And it wasn't, hateful from the people that told him that. They were like, y'all need to run off and hide somewhere because this is going to make a lot of people really unhappy. And so they did. And those people were unhappy. And the king, we were told, even took the scroll and burned it in his fire pit, so to speak. As they would read off a line of the scroll, he would take his knife and cut that piece off and then just throw it in the fire. It was a pretty bold rejection of the written word of God by the king and by the people. So here we've got now, though, in Luke, the word coming to Jerusalem once again, as Jesus is preaching and teaching in the villages along the way to Jerusalem. And his word, like that of Jeremiah, it doesn't bring comfort to the people who kind of presume that God is just happy with them or just presume that God just loves them that much. It's really similar to what Jeremiah, God is telling the people through Jeremiah, because, Jesus is basically saying, a lot of you assume that there's going to be a place, right? When God comes and brings about the kingdom and that you're going to be knocking on that door and God's just going to let you in. He gets, not so much, there's a way in and you're not following it. You don't really kind of fit through that door because of the way you are. And so that was not a popular message. And they come to Jesus and they say, get out, because Herod's trying to kill you. And so here you have, you had the king, under when Jeremiah was alive, rejecting the written word of God and just burning it up and seeking to kill his prophet. But now you have one who's not just a prophet, but he is the living word of God, as the scriptures tell us. And so it's one thing to reject the written word of God, but it's a whole nother thing to reject the living word of God. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out and enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you later. Boop.